Today I'm going to give you not one, not two, but three reasons why UK property investment is still good in 2023. Hey everyone, it's Johnny Marsden here, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining why UK property investment is still a great investment in 2023, and I'm going to be touching on three key areas as to why it is. Numero uno, number one, capital growth. The rise in property prices is what we call capital growth. So the capital of your asset is growing over time. You've probably heard of the stories of your grandparents buying a house back in the 60s and now it's worth twice as much as it was back then. That is essentially capital growth. There has never been a 10-year period in property where property prices have decreased. This goes all the way back from the Domesday Book, which is the first recorded document of land ownership back in, I think, 1085. So we've got nearly 1,000 years worth of evidence to show that property is reliable, and it has gone up continuously over that time. Honestly and genuinely, there are no guarantees in property or investment in general. Even some of the banks have gone bust, haven't they? I think the Bank of Ireland and Northern Rock went kaput not too long back. But you have to mitigate your risk and try and go off what is most reliable. And I don't think there's much more reliability than 1,000 years worth of evidence. Number two. Hello? Have you subscribed yet? No, you haven't. Why not? If you enjoy my videos and you're getting some value from it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And that way, every time I make a video, it will pop straight into your inbox. Borrowing money against inflation. Right now, inflation, and I think the best rate I've seen that a bank are giving out in terms of an interest rate is about 4.7. Say you left your money in the bank at that rate for the next year and inflation stayed the same, it didn't go up, you would essentially be losing money against inflation because the cost or the value of your money should be rising with inflation at 6.7%. But by leaving it in the bank, the value of your money is decreasing because the difference between the 4.7% interest rate that you're getting and the 6.7% rate of inflation. However, what about borrowing money against inflation? Ever thought about that? If you are borrowing money from the bank on a mortgage and the rate that you are borrowing at is less than inflation, you are beating inflation. Basically, you get to borrow that money at 5.7% rather than leave it in the bank and it be losing its value at a rate of 6.7%. And one of the even crazier things about this is that the higher the country's debt, the more beneficial it is to have inflation high because inflation erodes away their debt. Just go and check out the country's debt figure right now and let me know if you think that's high. This all means that a property with a mortgage right now, aka a debt against it, is beating inflation and is a great investment. And to top it all off, what does inflation actually do? What is its purpose? It rises the cost of items and materials and goods. So for example, in house building, the price of materials will go up, which means that the house builder either goes bust or they have to raise the price of their houses. And guess what happens when new build houses are rising up in price? Other houses, pre-built houses, are also likely to be rising up in price. So inflation is bringing up the price of your property, which points back to my first point of capital growth. Number three, last but not least, rental income. Buying, holding and renting out property, if done correctly, will give you back money each month in rent. You just need to make sure that after all your expenses are accounted for, so your management fees, voids and maintenance, insurance, etc., that you are making a profit. And with that profit, you can save up and move on to the next property. Not only does rental property kick you back money each month, if done properly, it will beat whatever interest rate the banks are offering you. There we have it, 3 reasons why property in 2023. Capital growth, borrowing against inflation, and rental income. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that way every time I make a video it pops straight into your inbox. And I'll see ya in the next video.